YouTube? Shuki here, and it's once again vlog time here on the channel, and I've got a really awesome, huge box to open up from HLJ, most of it being X8 stuff. I really wish this would have got here sooner. It's currently Wednesday when I'm recording this, so it'll probably go up on Thursday, the vlog itself, what you're watching right now. I really wish this would have got here a day sooner, but Chicago Customs is just being really laggy lately. Like, this shipped Friday night, which is Saturday afternoon in Japan. Got to Customs on Sunday night, maybe? Somewhere around there. So I knew I wasn't going to get it on Monday. Monday, it arrived in Chicago's UPS thingy, whatever you want to call it. And it sat there all day and then started to transfer Tuesday and then got to my post office this morning. So it just sits there in Chicago for a long period of time. And it's very obnoxious. It didn't used to be like that. Chicago used to be really rapid. Like, something would come into customs, immediately get sorted, and sometimes even go out the same day. But not so much anymore. So, of course, when I absolutely want the stuff right away to try to get these videos done, it, of course, does not work out that way. But, hey, you can't really do much about it, except sit there and kind of take the punches as they come. But, so yeah, it's here, finally, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Of course, I want to address another elephant in the room, that is the fact that we've finally made it. Thanks to all of you guys, we have hit 100,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. Like, I don't even comprehend it. I can't fathom the fact that there is 100,000 people out there. And even if you have that, 50,000 people, I can't even fathom that itself, that someone fell, that think my stuff is worth subscribing to. It completely blows my mind. I'm just a fat kid that plays with toys, and to think that there's that many people that want to see my opinions on these things and want to see the toys in action is completely mind-blowing. I can't even comprehend it, but I will address that in a different vlog. I want to do a huge giveaway and I want to explain all that. I don't nearly give back to you guys enough, and that hurts me so much, but I don't have a Patreon or anything like that, so anything that I do comes completely out of my pocket, and I don't have a whole lot of that after buying all this stuff for the channel. So that being said, I do want to do a huge giveaway, out of my pocket or not, for you guys, because you guys deserve it. Huge thanks. I cannot thank you enough. But like I said, I will address that in a different vlog, but huge thank yous to everyone that subscribed and supported me for so long. I recognize so many faces in the comments and on Twitter all the time, and I've made so many friends. It's a completely awesome journey. But other than that, one thing I did want to address before we get into the box is Power Rangers. And that's not to say that I'm done with Power Rangers or anything like that. That's absolutely not the case. But you'll probably notice that there's been a huge lack of Power Rangers content on the channel recently, and that has a lot to do with how behind I am in it. I haven't reviewed a single Dino Supercharge figure or Dino Charger pack. And they accumulated. They came out very rapidly. And now that there was a lull, I was like, hey, let's get this going. But then other things came up, like Geoger started in February, and that kept chugging along, and I kept keeping up with the Ghost stuff. Ultraman Orb started. I was getting really into Pokemon around that time as well. And you know how I am with Pokemon. I love my Pokemon. And so when I introduced more and more Pokemon content onto the channel, things got shuffled around a lot and kind of lost. And I do apologize about that. I'm going to try to not get behind when Ninja Steel starts. So I do plan on continuing Power Ranger reviews. I don't know what to buy from Ninja Steel. Like Dino Charge, I was buying like every product that came out. And I think with everything that I want to do with the Japanese product now, I don't know if I can continuously buy every single Power Ranger toy that comes out. So I kind of want to get a judge of what products you guys like to see the most and go from there. So I'll kind of address that next month, probably sometime. But As for what I do want to film before Ninja Steel comes out, I definitely want to get the new bikes that I found out. The two Zords, Archelon and Oviraptor out, as well as the Titanicharged Megazord. I definitely want to get those 4 videos out. Someone fell again. I've got crazy animals. So I want to get all of those videos out. Those 4 videos for sure. I want to get out. So we'll see. Oh, there's a little kitten. He's going to come say hi. Here he is. Here he is. This is the little kitty that we're taking care of, that I mentioned in the previous vlog. So here he is. He's a little cutie. He's a little cutie. I love him very much. He's currently named... We're bouncing between Leon and Zabu. We don't really know what to name him. But he's a little cutie. Go on. So that's my current status with Power Rangers. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but we will take a look at that when the time comes. So I just wanted to address that because there was a couple questions. Legacy stuff I'm still going to keep up with. Thunder Megazord never got done because it was kind of complex and a little bit big. My camera frame didn't really want to work with it well. I do want to get to it. The Blade Blaster is one of those things that got lost in the shuffle. I'll try to get to that as well. Ninja Megazord is starting to appear in Canada now. That looks amazing, and I will get to that as soon as I find it and can afford to buy it. So we will get to that, but I think that's about all I wanted to address, so let's go ahead and get this box open and take a look at all the cool X8 stuff. Yeah. So if you take a look right there, you'll see the Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur plush. And I unboxed those whenever I received them. I think I did anyway. But I picked this up for my girlfriend. I picked this up for Kat. She's a huge fan of Mew, and that line released a Mew plush. And it's kind of getting lost in the whiteness. But it's got that wonderful, wonderful little kind of rough little texture to it. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what texture this is, but it was absolutely adorable, so I had to get this for her, so it's probably going to join the starters or something like that. I love this. It was released alongside a Meowth. Since I never got the Gengar, I decided not to get the Meowth either. I didn't decide to go all in and complete these plushies. But if you're a fan of Meowth, definitely check that out, because these plushies are really adorable. But I think that's the only Pokemon item in here so far. I do have some Ultraman stuff, if I can find it. Right here is the Thunder Breaster Ultraman Fusion card, Ultra Fusion card set. Really excited about this one. There's forms I'm missing, just because there's so many sounds in the Orb Ring. Like I was pointed out that there's a fusion between X, Ginga, and Victory that I didn't know about, because I swore I tried that when I was just messing around with cards, and I couldn't get it to work, but I just did it the other day, and it worked fine after it was pointed out to me, so I don't know what I did wrong there. I forgot about that one. Victory can combine with certain monster cards, because that's the Victory's gimmick from his little series thing. So I didn't know about that. That's stuff to do. Way back I missed Ultraman Ginga Stream's sound. So there's a lot of stuff I missed. Basically, when this line starts dwindling down a bit, I think what I might do is do like a demo video of all the sounds, or all known sounds, that I can pull off with the retail release cards. So I think that might be a little bit interesting to do, to kind of cover all the forms that I missed. Just do one big old form video. So we'll see about that. Thunder Breaster's in here. Is this you? Yeah, here you are. So here is the vinyl figure for Thunder Breaster. Right there, the fusion between Zoffy and Ultraman Belial, which is pretty cool. So that is it for the Ultraman stuff, I believe. There's so much packing material. Yep, I think that's it, because these are, those are both X8 stuff. So, let's just, speaking of, get along with the X8 stuff, because that's probably why y'all's here anyhow. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but here is the DX Gashakone Breaker, the hammer/sword weapon, which I actually really like. Now, if you remember with Gaim, I didn't pick up the Arms Change, no, Arms Weapon series, I think is what they called it. But for X8, I think I am. This is the only way to get the, not Critical Strike, Finish Strike? Critical Finish or something like that? I forgot what it was actually called off the top of my head. But it's the only way to get that sound out of the Gashats. So I definitely am picking this one up. I'll probably pick up the others as well, just because I want to kind of go all in on X8. So we got the Gashacone Breaker right there. And of course, we have the... If you notice, the boxes are really interesting for this series. Normally they'd be like this, with the front of the... I think I kind of overdid it on the lights a little bit. It's apparently my laptop screen that's actually giving me a problem. Is like, this would normally be the front of the toy, and it would be like the name of it up here and stuff. But they actually reversed it so that the front of the box is actually seamless, and that's a really cool design. I love that a lot. And things still stack nice and easy for display shelves, so it ends up working really well. I like this a lot. So that's really cool. So this is the Kimiwaza holder, slot holder, and the Boxo bike shot. So that is right here. So we get Kamen Rider Laser up there. His level 1 is absolutely adorable, and then his bike form, which is his level 2. So that is really cool. We'll get that done in a separate video. Yes, I am doing the figures for X8 as well. So here is the Level Up Rider series, the Liver series, as I like to call them, 01, of Kamen Rider X8 Action Gamers. So really cool. I love the way this figure looks. It has the Level 1 base body that's compatible with all the future Level Up Rider series toys as well. So that's really neat. And yes, I am aware that this chubby little guy right here is having a full posable figure release in the Premium Bandai series. So PBLVUR01 of the opposable figure of the level 1 form, which is absolutely awesome. I'm so happy about that, and I kind of hope they do it for all the riders. Like, I hope the Premium series is just posable level 1s, because I will be all over that. 100%. I love the level 1 form so much. So I'm looking forward to picking that up. That doesn't ship until like March or something. It's like horribly long away. I need it now, but at the very least. And of course, I did get... I actually said I wasn't going to get these. But here I am with the Rider Hero series releases of Genmu. Or Genmu? How... I'm just going to keep calling him Genmu. I think his Romanized name is actually gonna... It's not anywhere on here, is it? Yeah, Genm is his Romanized name. But I don't know how to actually say that in English. Genmu. So I'm just going to call him Genmu continuously, even though I know how it's spelt now. So I got him, and I got Kamen Rider Brave right here. Did they screw your name up, buddy? No, you're Brave. You're right. He's actually really cool. I love this guy. So I picked up them. I was actually going to cancel these because I decided to get the Level Up Rider series. But I forgot to cancel them, and then they came out, so I have them. But I think I might hold on to them. I don't think I'll sell them right away. I'm not sure yet, but I got these guys. I don't know if I'm going to review them or not, but it is what it is. So, of course, there's one item left. Of course. Right here. The Gamer Driver itself. And oh my god, I'm so excited for this thing! Oh no, come back. So here it is. I'm so excited. I love the look of this thing. It's crazy, it's colorful, and it's great. I'm so happy, and the Gashats are amazing, and I can't wait to open this. And I think the best part is the fact that it included this. And this is the X8 Ghost icon. Now y'all know Ghost wasn't my thing. I didn't like the series. I didn't really like the toys. It was kind of a miserable year for me. But I am keeping the ghost icons of the riders that I really enjoy. So like right up here on my desk, I have the rider icons for Gaim and Hibiki, which are my two favorite rider shows. And X8, I think, is going to shape up to take one of their slots or be hanging up with them in terms of my favorite rider shows. So I was really looking forward to getting this one. But HLJ was like, no, we didn't get enough to fulfill all orders. We're not going to do it. And whoever sent that email apparently lied. Because here it is in my hand. Being all awesome. So I got one, and I'm incredibly happy about that. Because that means I don't have to go buy one for like $30 later. So, hurrah. But yeah, that's it for the box. Like I said, it was mostly X8 stuff with a couple straggler Ultraman orb things that released toward the end of last month. But yeah, so speaking of Ultraman orb, Ultraman is always going to be kind of like the bottom level of my tier list, especially in terms of the Toku toys. So if I've got new Rider or Sentai stuff to look at, I will definitely be taking a look at those before I take a look at the Ultraman stuff. That's just kind of how it's going to be. And in terms of how views generally do as well, Ultraman is kind of the lower of the group. So I'm always going to keep up with them for sure. I've got the 3 monsters and the last vlog that I opened, as well as Maga Orochi to take a look at still, and then the Thunder Breaster and the card set to take a look at as well. A card set will always take a priority over the vinyl figures too. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you're looking forward to some orb stuff, just know that it is coming, but it's kind of a lower tier in terms of priority because I want to get all this stuff out first. So keep that in mind. Geodra's dwindling down. Dodekaio comes out this weekend. And that's pretty much it for Geodra, except for the Geo Changer repaint that's coming out, and Cube Octopus. I think those are the last 2 releases, unless they surprise us with something. So yeah, Geodra's dwindling down, but Ninja Steel is starting up pretty soon. So, like I said, I'll try to take care of those Dino Supercharged toys that I have yet to get to, that I want to get done before Ninja Steel starts. And then hopefully once that starts again, we'll just kind of keep up with it this time instead of slacking behind like a bad person. But we'll get to those, we'll get to the Ultraman, we'll get to everything that we want to get to, I promise. I got some Pokemon TCG videos on the way as well. I got like 3 or 4 filmed at the moment, and I've got 2 more that I need to film. So those will be sprinkled out throughout October as well. The Evolutions expansion is coming out at the end of October, beginning of November. So that'd be really cool. We'll take a look at as many openings of stuff for that set as we can. And I think that about does it. Sun and Moon comes out in almost exactly 1 month, which is super duper exciting. I don't plan on doing a Let's Play or anything like that on the channel. If there's a huge demand, I might look into it, but the problem with that is that you have to get capture cards that cost a lot of money, so I don't think I'm going to enter that territory or anything like that. But we'll see if I can do some extra little Sun and Moon content, like top 5s or whatever, once that rolls around. But for now, I'm going to stick with my roots, stick with toys, stick with what I do best, and definitely get these open. I'm so excited. I can't wait to open these. And I'm really happy to be excited for Toku again. X8 really hits all the right buttons for me, and I loved the first episode to death. I loved it. So I can't wait to see where the show goes from here. There was one other thing I wanted to address before we leave real quick, and that is my availability. I've got a lot of stuff going on in October. I just got back from a family get-together up north toward the Upper Peninsula. It wasn't in the Upper Peninsula, but I just got back from that. And in exactly 1 week, I will be taking a trip to Florida. And that will be a week long or so, give or take. Coming back from that, and then I've got a day or 2 reprieve, and then I have to go to Wisconsin for one of my best friend's weddings. And so that will take up a weekend, and then I think after that I'm free. I think. I think there's Halloween happens there too, so I don't know if I'm gonna get roped into anything there either. So, if that wasn't a big enough clue, I'm gonna be super freaking busy in October. I will try to make the videos as frequent as possible. I've got a good backlog filmed already. I'm going to take a day this week to film all of this stuff, catch up on the Ultraman, hopefully record the Power Ranger videos I want to do too, and have all that prepped and ready so that while I'm in Florida, I can just activate videos and it'll be good to go like I'm not even gone. So that is the hope. That is the hope and that is the dream. Dreams don't always come true, however, so I can't make full promises, but I'm hoping that despite how busy I'm going to be this month in terms of not being home, that I'll still be able to get videos out on time so you can all enjoy all these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful X8 toys without much a delay. So, I just wanted to warn everybody in case there's a drought of videos, it's because something happened and I couldn't upload. But I'm hoping anyhow that doesn't happen. So, that is that. Like I said, I will be addressing all my huge thanks in another video that'll go up right after this or the next day. I'm not really sure yet. Whatever, it is what it is. But I really want to play with these, so I'm going to shut up and open up some toys. So, that about does it for this vlog. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more. I forgot my hand motions during that. And click on that bell so you never miss a video. As always, take care and have a great one. Bye.